Okay, we're back. And we're going to head deeper into the dungeon. Let's kill these killer bees first. And then we'll just tab through the rest of this floor. We already have more than enough MR for the rest of the game, even after we swap off Trog. Got a Gargoyle Monk Ghost. Looks pretty easy to kill. Steaming Shortbow. I'm not terribly interested. We were pretty devoted to using this bow for the rest of the game. I'm gonna keep on my Scarf of Repulsion. Having a little extra AC is not really needed since we have this crystal plate. In fact, I'm okay with getting paralyzed here. I may have mentioned before that I'm growing a garden, mostly herbs and some strawberries. Gonna do some vegetables later. But winter is coming. So I bought some grow lights. And I'm gonna be doing that over the winter as well. Strawberries do this thing where they have these things called runners, and it's how they propagate. They also can grow via seeds, but it's not as easy to do that. Like, they don't tend to want to grow from the seeds for whatever reason. I got my first strawberry maybe a month or two ago, and I used the seeds to try to grow some strawberries. It didn't work. But the way the runners work is it shoots out what looks like a little stem, and at first you think it's going to grow just a regular leaf, but then what it proceeds to do is it looks for more earth, and it tries to set up shop somewhere else close by. And then a clone of that plant will grow from the runner. So normally what you do is you cut the runners as soon as you see them, because it encourages the plant to grow more big leafy greens so that it can survive and grow bigger and stronger. In fact, I shouldn't have even let my thing, shouldn't have even let that, one of my strawberry plants, I shouldn't have let it grow fruits just yet. I just did because, well, I wanted to see what it tasted like. A nice fresh strawberry right off the vine. Turns out really good. So anyway, I grew a clone as well off one of my plants just because I wanted to see if, like, what the process was like. I'll buy this teleport. But yeah, it seems to be working out on its own, so I ended up cutting the runner after it was nice and established. And we'll see if it continues to grow healthily. I know this is not a gardening channel, although I may make one of those. It might be kind of cool. Especially once I get my hydroponics completely set up. The first frost is coming pretty soon. So I'm going to want to make a move on that. I have the light. And I have the little area set up. I just need to get... Well, what's in the mail is a little device that lets me have it turned on for a particular number of hours per day. Because you want to run those for like 16 hours a day. Since it's not quite the same as the sun, you know. Growing some herbs as well. Basil. I can make my own pesto. I don't really have enough leaves for a really big pesto yet, but I've been putting it on. Occasionally I'll snip a leaf and I'll put it on my pasta, which is pretty cool. It's really, really satisfying to grow your own food. I want to get into vegetables soon, get like a pepper plant, some potatoes. Oh boy, I should not have tabbed that. Technically we can still be paralyzed, so we use Trog's hand. Then we take him out. But yeah, that's what I'm up to lately. Definitely an enjoyable hobby. Orc sorcerers can paralyze me, so if I see one I'm going to swap on. Very contested entrance, but it's only by easy normal orcs, so no big deal. I'm going to wear this pro magic actually until I level up, and once I level up that should cause me to have enough MR. I was looking for magic mapping. We have so much digging, I think I'm just gonna speculatively... Okay, this is the top. So let's go to the bottom. Yep. Found our way to at least, well, maybe not the entire rest of the level, but certainly part of it. Since I don't like to come back up, looks like we found the entire level. I don't like to come back up into an unexplored area. Let's aim for the priests. Actually, let's pull this stuff up. Okay, I'll keep going. Notice I actually have the MR on full time now. I would rather have that. Hey, it's a gargoyle berserker. Well, we'll pull him to the stairwell if need be. Or we'll go up the stairwell if need be, but I should be able to take him out with this longbow. Okay. Oh, he has a weapon of chaos. I didn't even see. Well, that's bad. Let's get him with the acid. We do not... Actually, I'm going to use Trog's hand. I'm going to walk away. Oh, no. Don't holy word me, bro. Okay. Yeah, so... Should have been more careful. I could have gotten paralyzed and murdered there. I could have gotten abyssed, which would have been unfun. Watch out for Chaos Brand. Not sure why I didn't notice that. Should be more careful. Buy this potion of might. I'm going to put the rest of the stuff on the shopping list. And not necessarily buy it yet. I want to see what else this floor has to offer. Okay, now see, we cannot get paralyzed, so let's pull back. Okay, he dies pretty easy. This is a nice little sort of quasi-kill hole we have set up here. Trying to get the kill on this guy. Oof. Let's use acid, and we got him. We'll drink him, and we'll go away, finishing this night. Actually, you know what? Let's fly back and get the heal. I'll finish off the knight and the priest, and this one we will rest up for. Thankfully, we take no damage, really. Or almost no damage. Priest is the priority here, since he can do some nastier things than the knight. But everything tends to die quickly. Okay, this is bad. Oh boy. We could get smited. Let's fly away. That is one problem with being a bat, is you will take a lot of damage, potentially, because you have no AC. So if you do it right next to something, you need to have enough hit points to survive a full damage attack, which we did, I believe. Okay, Lamp of Fire. Would be good to have. Decent body armor here. Put it on the list, although I don't know if it's worth not using. Crystal plate. Scatter shot. Clouds. I see like 3 wands of clouds. I mean, wow. A lot of evocations here. You know, I really want to wear... I'm not going to lie, I really want to wear this chainmail. Mainly because I'm lacking in bonuses from this +2 longbow of speed. It would be cool to get some more slaying to make up for that. On the other hand, we're wearing crystal plate armor, which is giving me 15 AC by itself. And then we would go down to... Well, actually, we would only lose 3 AC from this. We'd probably gain a lot of... probably gain a lot. So why don't we save our money? And I will buy that. Because there's no guarantee that I'll find any enchant armor, and even if I do, I still have ox slots like that helmet to enchant up. So yeah, we're gonna go for that. I'm gonna try on this leather armor as well. Okay, let's finish out dungeon. Get some free arrows, that's cool. We almost have bows to 20. Really unfortunate about my bad aptitude. Still good though. put some stuff on the list, but we will not buy. We're going to delay gratification here. We're going to get that chainmail, which is really good. Okay, we got a ring of teleportation. Certainly don't want to have that on. Potions of haste, really good find. I see that if I get an acquirement, I might just do gold, since there's so much fun stuff available to buy, or useful things. Okay, this guy cannot... he cannot get me with the paralysis. Let's get these guys in a line so I can't get hit all at the same time. Actually, this is a very big... If I recognize it, which I think I do, this is a very large... number of things inside this vault. I'll way back out of here a bit. Now we have RF++, so we're probably fine against this thing. Wow, I'm not killing this stuff quickly. Maybe the lack of a bonus is getting me here. Gotta be careful. Even if I have Arlec, this stuff stings. Okay, we'll regain distance and kill it. Honestly, the more I play this, I think maybe I should have stuck with throwing. Not that this is bad or anything, I just think that sticking with throwing might have gone more smoothly. Alright. Gonna get this armor. 20 AC, 8 EV goes to 16 AC, 13 EV, which is not too shabby. Okay, we'll keep it moving. Bow's at almost 19. Gonna reach that min delay soon. I really can't make a proper judgment on this bow until I'm at min delay. Let's try to get this stuff in a line. Whoops. There we go. dagger. I don't really care to even find out what that is. Can turn off potions of brilliance. No need. Getting a nice little stockpile of arrows built up. And that is dungeon. Let's go back to the lair. And we're gonna hit up I guess I'll hit up swamp. I'm gonna be careful about my arrows though, so I won't be able to do this quite as like tabby and fast as I'd like to. Although I could just I could go bloodless and go into spider nest, be immune to everything. Except for the Tarantella Confuse. Come on. It's not quite working out, is it? Wow. Wow, we're eating a lot of damage. I'm gonna fear this stuff. Except for you. You're gonna die. Okay, we're very poisoned, but it's not going to kill me. Almost. But I could tell if you go to this screen, you can see where your poison's going to end up. Let's pull back on this. Let's drop a whole lot of wands. If I wanted to, I could train some evocations and it would probably be great, but I'm so close to having bows at 20. This might do some decent damage to me. Maybe not. Oh, that guy's back. Okay, we're gonna finish this level out pretty soon. Let's get this arrow. And see if we found any boots yet. We have not. See if any more gloves have spawned. No. Down we go. Oh boy. I keep calling them thorn hearts, but they're actually thorn hunters. How much damage is this? 3d18, so almost 60 damage. A little less than half my hit points. We're gonna fight this dude on a staircase. Unfortunately, he does a very good job of covering the staircase, so let's use regen, drink some blood, and we'll just let Trog's hand deal with this for me. Or Trog's brother-in-arms, I mean. Looks like Trog gave me a longbow, which could be better. It's unlikely to be better, but it could be. Let's identify it. Whoa! Is that better than +2 of speed with all these resistances? Maybe. Probably. Man, that is a hard choice. It's swappable is the biggest thing. I'm giving up so much resistance. I'm gonna use it. Had to think about it, but it's too good. I think I'll kill things faster with this. I should have let myself become bloodless before I got contaminated. But if I get... Oh, hey. I was gonna say if I get a bad enchantment, then I'll just... or a bad mutation, I'll just mutate it off, but we actually got a good one. So this is cool. Really cool, in fact. And this bow will make me better at casting spells when I swap off Trog. Let's go into bat form. We'll reset this fight to a position where this dude isn't completely surrounding me with garbage. Rest again. Rest again. Rest one more time. Okay. Now we can get him. That's one thing you might have to do versus things with minions. Go upstairs a bit. I'm blowing my arrows a little bit here now, but now I care less because I know I can one-shot most things with this velocity longbow. Sometimes Trog really comes through for you on the gifts. My defenses still aren't totally amazing though, so... Still need to be careful. Okay, I can be paralyzed. It's not a big deal though, with just that stuff around. Hydra gets the priority. Hydra doesn't want to die. Let's teleport. Come on. Wow, Wow, he's really getting it done. We'll make a Trog's hand and we'll heal wounds. Or Trog's... We use Brother in Arms. I don't know why I keep calling that Trog's hand. That's not what it is. I'm using Brother in Arms, or Brothers in Arms, way more often than I'd like to be in this place. In fact, we're actually running out of piety. We're not max piety, and we should be. We are getting some evocations, though, so we'll be able to use some hexes, which is good. In fact, why don't we use one now? 35%, but that'll improve soon. Nice. He doesn't wanna fight me because there's stuff in the way. Cool. Okay. Branch end. I'm gonna try to fight this thing through his minions, but I will just go up if there's any kind of problem. Looks like we've lured a few things to the stairwell. Let's take a different staircase. I'd rather not be next to a Hydra. Fine, we'll go back. Hopefully this Hydra's moved on a bit, and he has. Looks like he's almost dead. I should be able to get him in one more shot. Very good. Get the maximum distance here. I'll fight this. Okay. Remember, our defenses are going up too. So, things are slowly but surely becoming better for this character. Hey, we got acquirement. Alright, now... in spite of how much there is to buy with gold, we'll be able to buy all this stuff eventually, probably sooner than I think. So I am going to acquire a book. And we got a manual of dodging, so it paid off. We do not need Gourmand. In fact, let's train nothing but dodging. We'll get the most bang for our buck. I can check these longbows now, in case they're speed. If I happen to find just a generic plus something longbow of speed, then that would be superior to this. Why don't we finish out Swamp before we go do that, though? Should be faster than a Hydra even in water. And I am. Take the stairs down. Melee him. Well, not melee, but tab. Getting dodging very, very quickly. It helps that my original aptitude is high to begin with. +1. Which is high, believe it or not. Okay, we do not have our poise. Honestly, I'm tempted to either rest up so I get it, or... Okay, now we have our poise, because I'm thirsty. Like, a ring spawned of it. It just feels weird or suboptimal to carry it around when all I need to do is not be hungry to have our poise. Okay, what to do about this? Let's see what... Okay. I was gonna say let's see what the hex percentage is. It's not very good yet. That shouldn't surprise me since I didn't train much evocations. I'm gonna try to arrow these dudes. Looks like we succeed. But we end up with quite a lot of nastiness here. I have RF plus. I'm gonna blow this stuff up. Whoa! Okay. That's something. What a light show. Let's see if we can kill this dude. I do have blink, right? Yes, I do. Okay, so we'll blink if need be. But I think I can kill this guy. Wait, why is he still alive? He's eaten 2 ice blasts. Should take him out with 1 more. There we go. Nice. Well, that was satisfying. I'll drink some blood so I can regenerate again. This I don't want to fight right now. I will let my brother-in-arms take him out. Please take out the briar patch for me. Oh. Briars do damage when you melee them. Did not know that. Okay. Should be pretty much empty in here now. I mean, we killed a lot of stuff. Man, these berserkers. Berserkers are no joke, man. They are pretty good, and not just now, but also at the end of the game they're decent. They usually show up in depths, but this is one of the special positions where you can meet them. We're still training dodging, we're still working on the manual. And that's fine. Alright. You notice our... In bat form, we have like 32 EV now, which is pretty cool. Alright. Into the spider nest. Now, I am pretty much dead, so I don't think I can be slept. Oh, this is good. Oh no. There we go. I wanted to use the orb to kill Isol. Don't get me wrong, Isol's tough, but... Nice. So we used 2 orbs of destruction to kill Isol for me. I'm going to use heal wounds because I know this can do a lot of damage to me. I used a couple. A bit wasteful, but not too bad. I will fear... Well, No, I'm going to Ice Blast to finish this thing. And we'll go up. Okay. So yeah, if you have an orb spider near you, you effectively have the Orb of Destruction spell. If you know how to use it. Isol might have been slightly annoying to take out, but thanks to Orb of Destruction, didn't even have to call a brother in arms. I just moved in such a way that he got hit instead of me, and then he died. Let's paralyze a whole bunch of this stuff. So this character took a little while to kind of hit its stride, but we're here now. I mean, certainly this awesome bow helps. Merfolk Berserker. Easy enough, we'll just kill it with the arrows. Fly away to regain distance. Kill it. Gonna use a bunch of disintegration here. We have so much in the way of wands that I'm not really concerned about wasting them. If it makes this run easier, use them early, use them often. Looks like we have vulnerability available as well, so that'll be cool. We should never need brand weapon. Francis can't really do much to me. Well, no, he can iron shot, so maybe we should go to a different entrance. Very thirsty. By the way, I've been thinking about this. So, if you've been watching my recent runs, you'll have seen... Wow. +9 speed short bow. I still think +10 velocity is probably better, although that is definitely worth considering. I'll have to do the math on that. I need to... There's a thing called FSim that I've heard of people using. It's Fight Simulator. And you can use it to see which weapon's better. But I haven't done it myself. Oh man, so much stuff here. Wow, he's gonna get confused. That was a mistake. Calling a brother in arms versus things in this particular situation is not ideal. But all's well that ends well. Now, I do not have our elect anymore. So, fighting a 6 Furhy is not really something I want to do. Can I paralyze him? Not really, unless I use vulnerability. But instead, I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down, I'm going to vuln. I wanted the haste to go away. Got him paralyzed, we'll just take him out. Once I close this video, I'm going to figure out how to use that FSim. I think it involves being in Wiz mode. We do have a potion of blood. We'll drink that. We'll grab this box of beasts. Anyway, I was trying to say, if you've been watching my previous videos, sorry about that, if you've been watching my previous videos, you'll see that I swapped a Zen at the end now due to the potential dangers of hitting a Zot trap in Zot 5. But you can't do that on a demon spawn. You can't do that on a vampire or any other undead. So what's the best god? Well, my instinct was that it was Rue, because you could still Apocalypse if you landed in that situation. But as I think about it, maybe it's Lagonu, you know? Being able to go into the abyss whenever you want. Maybe that's the route. 30 damage, plus 15, he can do 60. So he cannot kill me. Let's just reset. This is so obnoxious. Running out of blood. We'll just do the deep dwarf thing and use Trog's hand. Oh no. Yeah, we fear this stuff. That's not so bad. Please leave a corpse that I can drink. Alright, I can't drink any spiders. Is there anything in here that I can drink? Actually, I'm gonna go into vaults real quick. Literally just to get some food. Like, that's straight up my only reason for being in here. just want to get, like, engorged. Or thereabouts. If things would leave a corpse... Leave a corpse, please. He doesn't leave a corpse. He doesn't leave a corpse. Unbelievable. So, ogre pack. Something's got to leave a corpse eventually. Okay, there's one. Okay. I'm gonna get myself too engorged. Let me make sure that this guy can't one-shot me. I don't think his LCS can do it. Where is it? Am I blind? There it is, 3d28, so no, he can't kill me in one shot. Oh, we can't turn into a bat. Okay, we're alive. Bottle of potion blood, and we'll finish out Spider. This is what makes vampires kind of odd to play. Let's go ahead and grab this wand of paralysis. And a wand of confusion. Because we're burning through ours. I like this little kill hole. This is ideal. You don't usually get these in here quite so conveniently. I don't think I recognize which vault this is yet. I'm going to turn off Scrolls of Enchant Armor until we find something to enchant. We do have an empty boot slot still. Maybe we can kill this before it zaps me. I should have probably just hexed it, but it's dead now, so we're fine. I am going to go ahead and paralyze this thing, because I don't want to lose all my... Oh, come on. Okay, forget this. We'll just teleport real fast. We'll teleport again. We'll drink a curing to get this poison off. I'd rather not get paralyzed. Please do not paralyze me. There we go. Wow. This is not working out very well, but this is fine. Let's use confusion. No? Not very good. Not a very good percentage chance, and that's on me because I haven't been training like I should be. Kind of forgot that I was training nothing but... Ooh. Let's fear. But yeah, 38%, that's totally on account of my low evocation score. Of course, if I spam it, it does work. Had to confuse him like 6 times. Would have been better to just be shooting. Sometimes it works out like that, though. But yeah, I do not recommend Vampire as a race to play as a Berserker. I don't think it's one of the optimal ones. I think it's one of the suboptimal ones. It's probably particularly bad for the ranged strategy that I've been trying to implement. It's not to say it's a bad race. They make excellent enchanters. Really insanely strong, actually, with the +4 apt to hexes and a +5 stealth. But I just wouldn't, if you're just trying to get your first one, I would not recommend playing a Vampire as a Berserker, or as anything really, because the food system is just a little too finicky for my tastes. Your mileage may vary. You may like vampires a lot. I think they're okay. A lot more fun to play as a stabber, but that should not really surprise anyone. On the other hand, bows are amazing in anybody's hand, even with crappy aptitudes, so totally fine. And the bat form, when you have it available, is quite nice for the kiting purposes. So, I mean, really just depends what kind of a game you'd like to play. Okay, we're going to leave this book. Wait, no, we're not. That's way too much translocations. We have a -2 translocations apt anyway. There's no way we're gonna... And portal projectile is already available anyway, so... Alright, so we'll cut the video here. Next time we'll go through vaults. Actually, we have our core, so we could go into... We have our core and we have a ton of MR, so we could just pop into slime. Great orbs can't paralyze me. Golden eyes can barely confuse me and won't be able to if I use Trog's hand or this ring. So yeah, we'll do slime next. Now, unfortunately, no torment. Torment would make life really easy because I could go in there bloodless, torment, take no damage, immolate, and clear out everything. But with that said, we could use the Scroll of Summoning and we could do the melee plan. We even have some throwing, so nets will be extra good. I tell you what, we're going to do Vaults 1 through 4 first, or some of Vaults. I want to have about 150 hit points before I attempt that. So, yeah, but that's for the next video. Until then, I am signing out.